Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむぞまります。かむろぎかむろぎのみこともしてすめいよやかむりさなぎのみことつくしのいむかの立ち花のおどのまぎわらにみそぎわらいたもときになりませる笑いどの神たちもろもろのまがごと罪けがれを洗いたまえ清めたまえと直すことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳ぐり立ててきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえかんながらたまちはえませ。かんながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of the night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, happening evermore brilliantly, in the dawn of the glorious age of light, long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified. Believe your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May our lives on earth be realized. Peace and prosperity are guaranteed in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God the Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from the teachings of Meishu-sama. A way to live. Those who guide others with kindness, love, and impartiality, no matter who they may be, act in accordance with God's will. To deceive others is the same as stealing their rightful possessions. All such acts are betrayals. Become one who can bear any hardship or misunderstanding with a smile, as though it were nothing. God trains and disciplines those who have some great mission to accomplish by giving them many lessons to learn, many difficult problems to overcome. Of them all, I think the hardest lesson for anyone to learn is the controlling of indignation at some wrong committed against oneself. An individual should realize that the more he or she experiences things that must be borne in silence, the greater the mission in life must be. When you reach the point where you can bear any injustice or humiliation calmly, without giving way to anger, you have passed the first stage in your spiritual training, the learning of self control. Remember that God trains all those he has specially chosen through trials. So, whatever irritates or offends you is his way of molding your character. This is the attitude of one who trusts in God.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Those for your continuous prayers for peace, the most recent towards the victims of wildfires in Maui, Hawaii. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Fabio Ken O. Wang. He's from Moema, São Paulo. Fabio is 28 years old and has been a Johrei member for 14 years. His two brothers are also members, and he decided to receive the sacred book of Puerto Hikari to channel Johrei to one of them, who at the time was 17 years old and diagnosed with leukemia. Fabio's routine was to work and take care of his brother, who needed to receive as much Johrei as possible. Consequently, he had little time to give service at the Johrei center. After a few months of medical treatment and receiving intensive Johrei, we were allowed to see his brother's health restored. Fabio worked in the event business in which he excelled. Little by little, he ended up moving away from our practices of faith. 2011, to their surprise, the brother's illness returned, and Fabio recognized that he needed to resume his dedications in order to help. This time, his brother's purification was more severe to the point where doctors doubted the possibilities of recovery. The only chance was a bone marrow transplant. After several tests, it was discovered that Fabio was the only compatible donor. He recommended medical procedure, which was administered, and when his brother recovered, Fabio once again became inactive from church's activities. During this period, without dedicating himself, Fabio received advice from his brothers on the importance of our practice, so one can develop a deeper and more sincere faith. They also shared with him their experiences in serving God and Meishu-sama. In January of 2019, to everyone's dismay, his brother's illness returned for the third time. The chances of survival were small before, now they were almost none. However, this time Fabio made the decision to truly give himself in service to the dedications with the commitment not to weaken in our practice of faith. Dedicated himself intensely to the monthly services and the channeling of Johrei to his brother until, after several months, once again recovered his health. After these great blessings received, Fabio did not waver this time. He remained firm in his dedications and in the attendance at services, with a heart filled with gratitude for the protection they all received. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the events business sector was one of the most affected. As the Johrei Center was temporarily closed, Fabio did the broadcast of Johrei Center's monthly services and thus was allowed to keep his commitment. To his surprise and joy, gradually, instead of losing customers, he prospered even more than before the quarantine period. Currently, he has received so many projects for new events and partnerships that he will need to expand his team to meet the demands. But to God and Meishu-sama's grace, his brother is doing very well. He continues in medical treatment while receiving daily Johrei and giving service at the Johrei Center. Weekly Fabio channels at the center and keeps helping with the online broadcasting of monthly service. Now commits himself to continue serving the divine work, seeking to become an increasingly effective instrument for the happiness of others. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and for listening to this powerful faith experience. This weekend here, our headquarters in New York, we have a beautiful Sangetsu exhibition along with Meishu-sama's calligraphies and drawings. We invite all of you who are in person to visit us during the day. Thank you very much and have a blessed week.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.